Keegan Schulte, the Kiwi, lines it up, and we are underway in Harriman. Seawolves and Warriors. On the take, Justice Sears-Duru, James Malcolm, who had 3 tries in 10 minutes against LA, the hooker. Tim Metcher back from a hamstring injury on that front row.
That's better, and a big drive from the Warriors.
Blow it up, but Rickard Hadding, the captain, comes out with it. Look him go all the way. He's inside the 22. What a run from Rickard Hadding. Tyne and Tyler Fisher get the week off. Still no Paul Mullen, waiting his debut in a Utah Warriors jersey. Here's Fraser Hurst.
That's good.
Wriggles his way through.
Play international rugby, not just for the national team, but spending most of his time in Europe playing rugby there.
Lineout is successful. More on those Seawolves signings in a moment. And then a break.
That's Duratalo with the break.
Andrew Duratalo making his way inside the 5 all the way into the try zone for the score. 5-0 on the incredible lineout and run from Andrew Duratalo.
Duratalo, just a big physical body. The addition of his playing now, most of his time at blindside flanker, able to make the break and then hear the mismatch one-on-one with Cliven Lobser and just carrying Josh Whippy into the try zone. Josh trying to hold that ball up and rip it out.
3-16, LA Giltinis over Toronto Arrow, so LA continues to just dominate. It's going to be interesting to see who challenges them. Perhaps one of these two sides or both.
Better structure and better platform. We talked about wanting to dominate physically. That maul showing just how
and a yellow
strong.
card comes. Almost in the pistol formation, if you will.
The Ibex.
Almost disguising which direction they're going to go here. Ball's put in. Hurst waits for it. Good battle here between these two. Ball comes out. Lance Williams inside to Calvin Whiting.
Driving forward, makes the gain line.
Yuri Van Vuren. Big tackle by Rhino Herbst. And the take by Williams.
Just a meter out from the line now.
Onside, yeah.
Utah battling right on the edge there, and it's a try. Utah scores.
That's good work from the Utah forwards. They wanted to keep it in tight. It's the strength of this team. That platform is what they're built on.
For Utah 11, Seattle with 1 point, with a close loss to Houston in round 1.
Big challenge from Bailey Wilson at the top. Ball goes to the ground. Seattle still with it.
Martin taken down by Schulte. Ball at midfield now. Rickard Hadding. Hadding in the open field, and the hand tackle by Lance Williams, getting a piece of the jersey. There's Kieran Joyce. Goes down as Van Vuren has the tackle. Hadding again, the South African. There's Metcher, the Australian. Turner, more involved now. And inside ball to Duratalo. Duratalo inside the 22. Utah retreating. Quick ball to the left to Barton. Tries to shed one man. Gives it up. Oh, and look at this run. Sitiveni Tamaivena plows his way into the try zone for the 5-pointer.
And they were there, but just the arm wrapping, grabbing up high around the shoulders. We see it from Jensen, we see it from Teo, we see Schulte miss, we see McClellan miss. They need to continue to turn up the energy level here. It is imperative that they start to crank up the pressure on Seattle and for Seattle to start making mistakes.
Great shot into the physical. Oh, Seattle pushing Utah back, but Warriors come out of it with it. Lobser inside to Calvin Whiting. Great run, about 20 meters won by the Warriors on that play. Lance Williams hands it in the air to Hurst. It's Franco Vandenberg to the 10-meter line inside the offensive half of the Warriors. Down 8. Ball wide, inside.
Tuaval gets it away. Mano with the step.
Look at Joe Mano. Joe Mano inside the 22, rolling. Ruck forms. Hurst digs it out, and Utah with an opportunity here. Here's Chad Goff making his Warriors debut.
Goff smart to just take the reset there now.
Schulte. Ball wide, pops up to Whiting. Rickard Hadding, South African on South African crime there with Whiting. Big counter ruck, the step by Cliven Lobser, and he knocks it down. What a great move by the Namibian, and the second try is scored by the Warriors.
When they needed it the most, that's the spark of energy you were looking for. Calvin Whiting able to take this ball up, knew nothing was on, takes the crash ball and resets it quick. Then Lobser is on the spot, just picks it, sees nobody's there. The little flash, the fend on number 9, Devereaux Ferris, and then dotting it down. That's a great finish.
Back to Whiting, lobes her to Cruze. Mika Cruze, 20 meters.
Mika with a bit of space.
Schulte goes backwards, and he'll kick it high. And here's the chase. Multiple Warriors underneath it. Matt Turner misses it. And this one's going to bounce up to Matt Jensen. Matt Jensen over to Chad Goff, who is tackled as he's trying to get the ball.
2 incredible runs and some great line breaks.
And Chad Goff's first toss as the backup hooker for the Warriors is successful. Lance Williams batters his way through.
Lance Williams.
Helped by Calvin Whiting.
We're really seeing the depth of these teams as their impact players come on in the second half and make a difference, having fresh legs.
Thanks, Ashley. Seattle with Aaron Matthews. Some of those subs making an impact. This is Zedareki to a Lavuka. And all tied up. Seawolves trying to take the lead back.
They'll continue to pick and drive here and use these forwards. They've got big bodies there trying to match what the Utah Warriors are known for here.
As Ferris, not necessarily playing scrum half here, now gets the ball.
It's a great tackle from Khalifi.
Back to Joyce, hard run to his left, takes Cruze with him, rolls into the 5-meter line. Big tackle by the Warriors.
Another crunching tackle from Khalifi, taking Herbst off his feet.
With this former team on the other side. Hadding. Ferris trying to get the ball, but it looked like Utah with hands on it.
A lot of hands on that ball in the bottom of that ruck, and the referee not in the position to see any of it.
Tommy Clark, oh, bruising tackle as Rhino Herbst went into a pile.
That's great combination tackling from Matt Jensen and Yuri Van Buren.
Ball's loose on the side, whipped way over, and great catch and dotted down by Aaron Matthews. What a play from Ferris to Matthews, the rookie, for the go-ahead score.
That's great heads-up rugby, a little extracurricular off the ball.
Under 5 to go, Seattle by 5. Line out is stolen by Bailey Wilson.
It's a great challenge in the air. The Warriors so good at doing just that.
Here comes a card. Derek Summers is pulling out a card, or so it looked like, and yes, there's one. So 15 on 14 here, and you called it.
He's got to at that point. You've warned them so many times for pulling the maul down. You can't keep doing that. Having that conversation because he's milking time off of the clock.
And he kicks it into touch.
The referee
and that's
just
it. He's called it. There's no extra time on this, and Seattle has won.